Questions? Yeah.
Thank you. Are you confident that you would have 218 votes on the floor if you bring this to the floor next month?
Well, our members have been very interested in having us bring a border security package to the floor since we ran on this last year, and especially since we took the majority. Obviously, our members want to know what the final product is, and so we've been working for months to put that together. And as you can see, it's gone through 3 different committees. It's a number of bills that have gone through those committees. So now that we have all the bills out, we're going to get that information to our members. I'm very confident we're going to pass it when we return in May. And again, let's challenge the president and the Senate to not only acknowledge this problem, but to join with us in actually doing something about this problem instead of sitting back and letting 300 young people die every single day and they don't care.
Can you talk about the issue of asylum specifically? That was the sticking point when earlier versions of the bill came out, when you wanted to pass it in the first 2 weeks of Congress, and that led, with the opposition there, that led to you all going back to the drawing board. How did you find agreement there, or are there still sticking points?
Yeah, we had a lot of meetings with our members that are most interested in the details of this, both on the committee and off. I'm going to ask Chairman Jordan to come up and talk about it, but I was in all of those meetings and watched people like Chip Roy, Mario Diaz-Balart, Carlos Jimenez, Tony Gonzalez, Tom McClintock, all coming together and figuring this out and saying, how do we address this problem? We understand why asylum is there. The asylum process was being completely abused and ignored. And so if we make the asylum process work again, what we really want to do is take away the magnet that is encouraging people to come here illegally that don't have valid asylum claims. That's what Joe Biden did. That's what we fix in this bill. Jim can get into the details.
Well, I would just add, we want quicker adjudication, as the leader talked about, of those asylum claims, and the legitimate ones that Mr. McCall referenced, truly, eligible for asylum, we want them to get that in a faster time frame. So what our legislation says is you come to the border, you file your asylum claim. If we have space for detention, we will detain people while that's being evaluated. We think that'll move it quicker. And if not, then they will be returned to their home as they await their claim. That makes sense. That's consistent with the MPP policy that was in place in the prior administration, the language that's in Mr. McCall's bill. And as the leader pointed out, we had broad discussions across the conference, and we think we arrived at something that is going to help everybody and get 218 votes.
Yes, sir.